Tracy Panton and the Alliance for Democracy made a bold move by storming the UDP headquarters, seizing control of the party's iconic building on Youth for the Future Drive, along with Wave Radio and the Guardian newspaper. This dramatic takeover happened just days after Panton and her movement held a national convention to appoint a new UDP leader. Tonight, a High Court order has swung the pendulum back, granting Leader of the Opposition Shyne Barrow and his executive team the authority to reclaim the headquarters and resume their operations.
It was a hearing of an inter-parties injunction. Our clients, the applicants, filed an injunction in the court last week to remove the respondents from the premises at the UDP headquarters and for themselves to re-enter the premises. So the court heard that application this morning. The court considered the evidence before it and the submissions on both sides. The practical effect is that the court order takes effect immediately. Therefore, the applicants, Mr. Barrow and his colleagues, can attend to the UDP headquarters and repossess the property as of 10 a.m. today.
A few hours after the High Court's decision, Tracy Panton took to social media to express the disappointment felt by her supporters. She explained that the court granted an interim injunction allowing temporary occupation of the headquarters, emphasizing that this injunction is only provisional.
The relief extends until the determination of the main claim, which, based on the issues there and how it's resolved before the court, may affect this application today and the orders granted.
In their main claim, the respondents want the court to determine whether Panton or Barrow is the rightful leader of the UDP. They argue that Panton has no authority under a trust to control the UDP headquarters and that she unlawfully took over Wave Radio and the Guardian newspaper. These are just three of the many issues the court will start addressing on January 14th. We spoke with attorney Sheena Pitts after today's injunction hearing. Panton appointed her as interim party chair on October 20th, and she insists that Panton is still the UDP leader based on the recent convention.
What happened this morning is an interim injunctive relief, temporary. It is not permanent. And what were discussed or argued this morning has nothing as to Honorable Panton's party leadership. That has not been argued. And so there is no room for suggestion that anything changes the validity of the October 28, 2024 convention and the results therefrom. So the interim injunction does not change the fact that Honorable Panton is the interim party leader.
But Williams contends that no one should be declared leader of the United Democratic Party, not Panton nor Barrow, until the court makes its decision on that argument.
Because it's before the court, I would urge to say it's an opportune time to not, in fact, declare anyone as a party leader, since it's before the court and has to be addressed. And I appreciate that the media do also wants to protect itself in a position like that.
So until the High Court hears the full case, Shyne Barrow and his executive team can reclaim the headquarters that Panton and her team took over on October 28th. Meanwhile, the Alliance for Democracy insists that Barrow has been recalled.
So it is important to understand that this injunctive relief does not change the reality that Honorable Shyne Barrow has been recalled. All this temporary relief is saying, before we would determine the validity of that convention, we will grant an order to say, allow him to be there. You are still open to challenge that order that allows him to be there. And we move forward with determining what the real issue is. Because the real issue is not that we're trespassers. I'm sure you can appreciate that. The real issue is not that the Honorable Tracy Panton is a trespasser. The real issue is that she is the duly elected interim party leader by majority from that October 28, 2024 Unity Convention.
Reporting for News 5, I am Paul Lopez.